Adrian?
We mostly use ratios to compare like the amount of something with the other.
Yeah, good job. Okay, and third question. What are some examples of real world ratios and what do those ratios mean? Isaiah?
One example of a real ratio is, for example, every 1 month, for example, for your house, you might pay, let's say, $1,500.
Uh-huh.
And it means so every month, so one on this side, 1,500 on this side, and then the 2 dots. We
Colon.
let every 1 month
Uh-huh.
pay $1,500.
That's really expensive for a house, but yeah, that's a good example. William, do you have another example?
Another example is if you're running a business and it's like selling products, and then there's like reviews, 5-star reviews, and then there's a category for good reviews and bad reviews, and then it's, say you have a 2 good reviews to 3 bad review ratio, meaning that that's how it works. You're comparing both sides.
Right. Yeah, good job. Yeah, that's a good example, guys. So now we're going to move on to what exactly the definition of a ratio is and the other vocabulary words that go with the topic. So ratios, the definition is a comparison between 2 quantities and it measures the same types of things, which include a fraction, a symbol, or a word. So for example, here's a picture of, sorry guys, 6 stars. Right? We see 2 blue stars and 4 red stars. So for the symbol of the ratio, you can say the 2 to 4, which is a colon, which we're going to use. The word would be 2 to 4, the word TO instead of the TWO. And the fraction version of a ratio, which is 2 over 4. Okay? And here's another great example of what we can compare, which is circles, triangles, and let's say squares for that, okay? And our second vocabulary word would be vocabulary word would be equivalent ratios, which is ratios that make the same comparison of numbers, okay? And here's a great example of what an equivalent ratio is, and same thing, ratios that have the same value. So 1 to 2 is equivalent to 2 to 4. So as you guys can see, there's a total of 3 circles here. So 1 is yellow, 2, 2. So it would be 1 to 2. And then there's a total of 6 circles. So there's 2 yellow ones to 4. See? So 1 to 2 is equivalent to 2 to 4. And then same thing here. 2 to 10, 3 to 15, and 4 to 20 is equivalent to 1 to 5. Okay, those are a couple of examples for that. Now proportions. Proportions is, there's a definition that it says a comparison of 2 ratios. I put a little table chart thing for what's proportional, what's an example of a proportional equation, and what is not a proportional equation. So for the proportional equation, there's a 3 over 4 equals 6 over 8. Okay. Then there's 2 over 7 with the multiplication. So 6 over 21. Then there is the non-proportional section, which would be 1 over 5, not equaling to 3 over 10. Then there's 8 over 24, not equaling to 6 over 20, okay? Now moving on to cross multiply. So the definition is basically a faster way to solve equivalent ratios of fractions, which comes from multiplying both sides by both denominators. So as you guys can see, there's an x, a 3 to the left, and then there's a 2 and a 9 to the right. So these set the cross products equal to each other. So we're going to multiply x times 3, then there we're going to multiply 2 times 9. So 3x plus x times 3 is 3x, equaling to 9 times 2, 18. We're going to simplify and divide both sides by 3 to get x by itself. So as we know, divided by 3, divided by 3, which we're going to get x. Okay. Now here is our vocabulary game, guys. So we're going to quietly, but let me finish my instructions and then I'll let you guys follow the instructions, okay? So we're going to quietly open our desk, and 8 of you will find a vocabulary card taped into your desk. No, not taped, but put into your desk. Once the vocabulary card has been found, please raise up the card quietly, and then the teacher will then ask for the students who have the ratio card, proportion card, equivalent ratio card, and the cross multiply card. Teacher will ask the students to read their definition out loud so that the class can witness who has the vocabulary card. Then the students will have to come up with their own definition and create their own mathematical example with their designated group on a piece of paper, okay? And the students may use their Chromebooks to find mathematical examples of their vocabulary word. Note, guys, students, you guys have 2 minutes to complete this part as a group, and you will have to present when they come up, what you guys come up with, okay? So as of right now, let's go ahead and open our desk, and let's find that index card. And then as soon as you find it, guys, raise it up so I can see who has it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you guys can't find it, then it's probably your partner who was absent, so check their desks.
They need you in the office.
So in that case, guys, you guys have to find a new researcher.
I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, can I see, can the ratio card be shown? So everyone else put your cards down. Let's see ratio. Only ratio, not equivalent ratio, please. Ratio. Okay, from Kaysen to Zyla, who would like to define the definition? So Kaysen, Zyla. Zyla, go ahead and read it out loud.
Comparison between two quantities that can be represented using a fraction, a colon, symbol, or words.
Okay, can I see who has a proportion card? Okay, from Austin to Yvonne, who would like to read it? Yvonne, go ahead and read it. Okay. Can I see who's equivalent ratio?
Me.
Okay, Jaylene. Oh, who would like to speak? Jaylene, go ahead.
No, me. Okay. Ratios that make the comparison of a number.
Okay. And cross multiply. So Isaiah and Julia, who would like to read? Okay, Isaiah, go right ahead.
A faster way to solve equivalent ratios of fractions, which comes from multiplying both sides by both denominators.
Okay. So now that everyone knows who has the designated vocabulary card, you guys may now go ahead and get as a group and remember who your researcher is, who your presenter is, and who your writer is. Okay, so you guys may get started, and you guys have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to figure out, give me your own definition and your own example.
Yeah, bring some
So like our own.
Okay. Yeah, so your own definition of a mathematical example. Ratios example, yes. And you guys have to define the definition in your own words. Guys, make sure to write it on your whiteboards, not scratch paper. So you guys are writing equivalent ratios, yes. So you guys are finding your own definition, and you guys are gonna show me a mathematical example. So that's why you're the researcher. You're in charge of that.
And he's also the presenter.
Okay, do you guys get what you're doing? Sorry, do you guys get what you're doing? Okay. Started. You guys have less than 2 minutes now.
What's an easier way?
Okay, you guys have 30 seconds.
We can get the 30 seconds. Okay, so easier way to say
It's not good, but it's
proportion means the comparison.
You guys wanna play zero too? So you can turn around and Elaine, you guys can turn around. So you guys have to.
Easier way to find the proportion.
That's it. You guys have to reveal, yeah. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, you guys are gonna have 1 more minute. Come on, guys. Let's get started. Thank you. Let's finish up. Raise your whiteboards if you guys are done.
But don't write it
Wait, I'm gonna look at ratios or fractions.
Okay, guys, you guys have 10 seconds.
he's trying to verify.
10.
No, that's on the white. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you guys didn't finish, it's okay. You guys can, your other partner will obviously help you out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, may I see the whiteboards for the ratio card? Ratios. Okay, so it looks like Soleil's group was able to finish. So Soleil, can you read us your guys' definition and show the class your example?
The quantitative comparison of two amounts showing the number. For example, 7 to 8 can be shown in words or in a column or a fraction.
Okay, good job. Alright, good job guys, you guys tried your best. Proportion cards. May I see the proportion card whiteboards? Okay, let's go ahead and present. Go ahead, Red. Okay, and what was your mathematical example?
4/5
Group, can you guys help them out? Uh-huh. And then, okay. Good job. Now, equivalent ratio cards. May I see those whiteboards? Okay. I haven't heard from Gertage. Let's go ahead and hear from Gertage.
Equivalent ratios are ratios that are the same, like them.
Okay. And what's your mathematical example? Can you show the class?
1:2 and 2:4. They're the same.
Good job. Now, cross multiply. Who else had cross multiply? So Joshua, go ahead and share.
cross multiply, a way to solve an equation, a fraction, slash ratio.
And what's your mathematical example?
2/5 and 7/3 is 2 times 3 is equivalent to 7 times 5.
Okay. Did you guys have something similar? Yeah. See? Okay. Good job. Okay. Good job, guys. You guys can go ahead and erase what you guys have on your whiteboard. We are going to move on. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and quiet down because we are going to continue our presentation. So, common ratios, guys. These are our daily examples that we see every day. So, days per week, obviously there's 1 day out of the whole week, which is 1 to 7. Hours per day would be 24 to 1. Days per year would be 365 to 1. Feet per yard would be 3 to 1. And then inches per foot would be 12 to 1 because 12 inches equals or goes to 1 foot. Okay. Now, who uses ratios? Principals, if you guys didn't know, use ratios to make sure there are enough teachers for students in the building. The lottery uses ratios to also show how many winners there are compared to tickets being bought. And here's a little cute example of a principal in the lottery. Okay, and these are, questions so you guys can keep in mind. And when you guys are like looking around the classroom. So ratios in our classroom. What is the ratio of teacher to students in our class? What is the ratio of chairs to tables? What is the ratio of walls to the floor? What is the ratio of walls to the ceiling? Or what is the ratio of students with glasses to students without glasses? I'm curious to know, can anyone volunteer as to to answer the question, what is the ratio of walls to the ceiling? See, I haven't heard from Landon. Landon, let's go.
I think it would be 4 to 1.
Good job, because we only have one ceiling. Want to add something, Joshua?
You're gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 ceiling. So 4 to 1.
What about if you cut it in half?
Well,
1, 2.
So then what would be the
2 and 2.
okay?
No, 4 and 2.
4 to 2. Okay, moving on, guys. So it's gonna be your turn. So this is where your scratch paper comes around, guys. Come up with one more ratio you see from your class and explain what they mean, okay? You have 2 minutes to come up with an example. So look around the classroom, guys, with your eyes. Don't walk around. Come up with an example, and then I'll ask for, yes, Joshua.
What do you mean explain what you mean?
Explain like how you guys came up with it. I will ask for 4 volunteers, okay, guys? You guys have 2 minutes. Right now, okay? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we have the idea for no parking over here.
Okay, 45 seconds.
Can I come with the room?
Yes, right down there. Right down the ratio. 20 seconds.
30? So then that means there's 8.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, class, go ahead and take a seat. Let's quiet down. I'm going to ask for 4 volunteers to share what they found around the classroom. Ethan, what did you find?
Humans to classes.
Humans to classes? Okay. Anyone else? Aiden, you have a suggestion?
Teachers that have attendance rosters
2 to 29. How'd you get that?
range between
Good job.
hard at the moment.
William.
If you wanted to call
We
executive
did
111
people wearing sweaters to shirts, and there are 22 wearing sweaters and 7
hold on
wearing
to the
shirts.
roster to the end of the day.
That's a good one. Good job. Joshua.
We did whiteboards to TV, and it was 3 to 1. So 3 whiteboards and 1 TV.
3 whiteboards?
1, 1, 2. Yes, 3.
Oh, good job. I did. Wow. Yeah, good job, guys. So, Leigh, did you want to answer? Okay, what did you get?
I had 11 to 17 and it's girls to boys.
Girls to boys. Okay, good job, guys. That was really good. Okay, moving on. We are going. Okay, this is going to involve your whiteboards as well, okay? So, as a group. Okay, so here's a question for you all. A basket of fruit contains 6 apples, 4 bananas, and 3 oranges. What is their relationship? First question. What is our ratio from bananas to apples? Trinidad.
It's 4 to 6. Or no, wait. 4 to 10. Because it's bananas, 2 apples.
So we see bananas. There's 4 bananas, 2 apples, which would be 4 to 6. But can that be
No,
simplified?
wait. 6 apples.
Yes. So it would be 4. No, number 4 to 6.
Oh,
so 4 to
then
6.
I was right the first time.
Yes. So can that get simplified, guys? 4 to 6.
Yes.
Okay. So what would be the Elaine?
2/3.
2/3. Good job. Now, for the second one, guys, bananas and apples, 2 oranges. Okay, so bananas and apples, 2 oranges. Kason.
3/10, and it cannot be simplified.
And it cannot. Bananas and apples, which would be 10.
And then the
Two.
oranges is 3.
3. Yep, and it cannot be simplified. Good job. Last one, oranges to total pieces of fruit. Adrian.
3 to 13.
3 oranges to total pieces of fruit. So 6, 10, 13. Yep, good job.
It cannot be simplified.
And it cannot be simplified. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So we are going to work on the Kahoot. I want everyone to open your Chromebooks and type in the search box Kahoot.it, and your game pin will be provided shortly. Whiteboard or scratch paper, whichever you want to use, will be needed for this activity, okay? So Kahoot.it. Okay, and there's your pin, and I want everyone to write your full name, not your last name, but your full name, okay? There should be 29, since Javier is not here. Now I want you guys to keep in mind that the questions, you guys will have enough time for you guys to work on it. I won't give you guys 20 seconds. You guys will have like a minute. It is 20. Who else needs? Okay, Adrian will wait. Yes, Joaquin.
I'm trying to prove I'm not a robot.
Oh.
Because this thing will not let me.
Or how about let's exit the website and try it. So like,
Because it won't let you search up anything unless you do it. And it makes you do it over and over.
how about here? Let's try this. So we got 27, and I see almost everybody, right? We're just waiting.
not, that is totally okay. Just go ahead and finish doing the proving you're not a robot. Okay, we will start, guys. So let's get ready. And then Joaquin, you can join us as soon as you're done proving that you're not a robot. Okay, guys, here we go. Ratio and proportional relationships. So, what is the ratio of apples to pieces of fruit? Is it 7/12? Is it 5/7? Is it 7/5 or 5/12? Okay, yeah, I see what you guys look at that. Okay, 7/12 was the correct answer. And then there was 7 of you guys that picked 7/5. Can I ask why you guys chose 7/5? Or was it just a simple mistake?
I think
Simple mistake? Okay.
it's clear.
And I do see 2 with 5/7, which I think I can agree with. It was a simple mistake again. And then 5/12. Was that an accident? Yes, Joaquin.
Can I see the code again?
Oh,
I'll tell you.
It's on the bottom. 959-666-82.
it's at the very bottom.
He knows the answer.
9596682.
The reason why I picked 27 is because I didn't read the question.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, moving on, guys. Here we go. Next. Leilani, good job. Okay, a recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar to 4 cups of water. How many cups of sugar to 1 cup of water? You guys can use your scratch paper if you need it. You guys still have 30 seconds, so you guys can reread it as many times as you can before the time runs out. I'm gonna pass by Troy. I think there's 2 of you still that haven't answered. One. Oh, good job. 1/4. You know what? I'm gonna take the 1/5 as an accident, guys. So good job. Good job, Mommy, Austin, Ethan, Mirel, and Jaden. Okay, 3rd question, guys. What is cross multiply? Is it equivalent ratios of fractions can multiply both sides by both denominators? Crossing out the denominators, a comparison of 2 ratios, or ratios that make the same comparison of numbers. Yes, sir. Equivalent, yeah. It didn't fit the answer, so I had to shorten it. Okay, I need 1 more person to answer. Oh, good job. Most of you guys got it. Good job. And then there's a few of you guys that I'm gonna guess that it was a mistake. Again. Okay, Leilani, Austin, Ethan, Mirel, Jaden. Good job, guys. Okay, 4th question. What is proportion? A proportion is ratios that make the same comparison of numbers. A comparison of 2 ratios related in the same way through multiplication or division. Or a ratio that compares the different parts that make up a total amount. You guys have still 30 seconds, guys, don't worry.
guess 7 of 10. Reread it if you have to. Oh, there's 4 of you guys that need to answer. 3. Okay, good job. A comparison of 2 ratios. Can I see a show of hands as to why we got the first one, ratios that make the same comparison of numbers? Yes, Joshua.
Because Isaiah said at the beginning, he said a house, and I heard 2 numbers that came together to make one, so I thought I made up the total amount. So
Total amount.
I was about to put a comparison of 2 ratios, but I thought of what Isaiah said.
Okay. That's okay. And then there's also 6 of you guys that put a ratio that compares the different parts that make up a total amount. I think that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Joshua, right? Okay. Okay, Austin, good job. Good Taj, you're on the scoreboard. Okay, 5th question. What is a ratio? Everyone should hopefully know this already. It is related in the same way through multiplication or division. Ratios that make the same comparison of numbers. A comparison to ratios or a comparison between 2 quantities includes a fraction, a symbol, or word. Two of you, or 1. Hey, good job. Aiden, Austin. Oh, Aiden, you're almost there. Okay, 6 out of 10. What is an equivalent ratio? You guys have 3 options for this one, okay? Ratios that make the same comparison of numbers, related in the same way through multiplication or division, or a comparison of 2 ratios. One more person.
No.
Yeah, guys, an equivalent ratio is a ratio that makes the same comparison of numbers, okay? It's not related in any way to multiplication or division.
So good Taj was coming up.
What is the value of x? Here's a cross multiplication question for you. Is it 4?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it 11?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it 16 or is it 48?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I got it.
You guys can use your scratch paper if you need to. One more answer.
Actually, I got it wrong. Right.
Okay, one more answer. Can I ask why we got 4 instead of 16? Can I get a brave
They're
volunteer?
right next to each other.
What happened? Why? Oh, Adrian, why did you get 4?
Oh no, I didn't get 4, but I'm just gonna make a guess that they had divided the 8 by 2.
Yeah, they had it the other way. 'Cause they had it like.
Good inference. I love it. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Ooh, good Taj. Moving up. Isaiah, Yvonne. Good job. Okay, here we go. There are 8 flavors of pie for a cell, and 3 of them are chocolate. What ratio of pie flavors to pie? Wait. What ratio of pie flavors to pie flavors with chocolates? I'll read that again. There are 8 flavors of pie for a cell, and 3 of them are chocolate. What ratio of pie flavors to pie flavors with chocolate? Or what is the ratio? I couldn't fit is. And remember, you guys have your scratch paper, and you guys have a minute